What's up, everybody? Stevie Richardson, Mr. Stay Fresh, CEO of Stay Fresh Academy, training business that I started. That hopefully one day, no, not hopefully, that one day will be one of the biggest organizations ever. I found a passion for helping people, helping kids through my craft, and I knew I could do it. So my biggest key moment was seven, almost 8 years ago, quitting Applebee's. I got in on that shift, a party of like 20, 22 came in. I took the whole order without writing anything down. That was my one trick at Applebee's. I could take a party of 30 and hear their whole order and repeat it back word for word, and then make sure the food come out. Right after they tipped me $567, I think I got to go home maybe like 20 minutes after that. The next day I came in and I gave my 2-week notice. That gave me the confidence to understand, I think everybody wants to know everybody talks about the American dream, right? The American dream is understanding you can make as much money in a day as you want. No one can cap your money. You find out what you can do better than the next, there is no price. Everybody has a dream, has a goal. It's everybody in the world right now has something they want to do or something they want to try. But they're surrounded by a lot of people who A, tried to do that same thing and it failed. B, want to try to do that same thing but are too scared. Once you understand how to let your talent work for you, you understand that you're priceless. This is when I really knew I had something going. They driving from Orange County to Chino. It's like 35 to 45 minutes. You know how many gyms they passed? You know how many coaches they passed? You know how many trainers they passed? But it was what I was feeding the kids, mentally, physically, emotionally, what I was giving them. That was allowing people that weren't even in my backyard. They wanted to come travel to my backyard just to be a part of what I was building. So I think those two moments for sure were like the moments that, let me know I was breaking through. See, a lot of people just train kids. I don't train kids, bro. I work with their mental. I make kids believe in themselves. I make kids believe that they can do anything. And by me making them believe they can do anything, it allows me to connect with them in a way that's just not someone training. I become like another father or an older brother.
And he's not even just a coach to me, like he's so much more. Like he really just like relates to us and tries to get to know us all better, and I just have a really good relationship with him.
You can't put a price on helping nobody, you really can't. And I think that's why I've been so successful. Yeah, I do need to eat. Yeah, I should make money. But I know out of 100 kids, it really might be 3 who come from bad backgrounds, who come from backgrounds of pain, and maybe they really can't afford all the high prices. So it'll be easy for me to tell their families, man, give me what you can give me. And then once you get yourself on your feet, then we can talk about the rest.
Along your journey to become a trainer, have you experienced any losses?
Yeah, man. Biggest loss was time with my grandma. I first moved back out here. My grandma was 89. I never really knew her the way I got to know her. You know what I'm saying? And chilling with her, I'd wake her up every day, help her get up. She was able to walk a little bit using her walker. We used to listen to music. She would talk to me. it was like a beautiful relationship, energy. And then as I started to become bigger and more popular in high demand for training, I stopped being able to hang around my grandma because I had to work so much. And over a matter of 2 or 3 months, the next time I see her, really get to see her, she's not walking. She can't walk no more. She's not talking. I mean, she's 94, but she's not talking. She doesn't even remember who I am. So shortly after that, she would end up passing away, but it was like spending time with her and getting to know her truly helped me become a better man for people. My grandma was one example, and then it's like you find a kid or a kid finds you. The kid's not that good. Nobody wanted to help the kid. Nobody took an interest in your kid. You brought your kid to me, and before your kid was anything, I let your kid know they could be everything. See, that's tricky. Me, I wasn't trying to ever make anybody good. I wanted to make them better first. Better humans, better individuals. So when I took that outlook in the approach to what I was doing, it let me know that I had to be better. And by me being better, I mean focusing on things I can't control. I always try to be strong for everybody because it takes a village to get where I'm going to get. And I know that my strength in a lot of others is going to be the reason why, in the end, we all win. So I try to help every kid as if I was helping my own daughter. That way, if she ever needs help in life, I've sowed enough good seeds that God will bring her somebody, or God will look out for her. So I definitely think my daughter was a turning point to really make me want to really help kids and help girls and just help the community. I hope y'all really hear what I'm about to say. It's easy to pray for someone and be positive when everything's going right in your life. It's easy to pray for someone when everything goes right. Remember that. But can you pray for people when things are going wrong in your life too?
Relating back to the pursuit of happiness, what do you believe is your pursuit of happiness?
I want to leave a gym. My ultimate goal when I first started this, I want to be able to do motivational speaking. I want to be able to go into prisons, go into halfway houses, go into elementaries, junior highs, high schools, go into places where people feel like they want to commit suicide, people want to give up, go into jails, want to go in and let them know you can lose it all at the same time. It's nothing you lose you can't get back. And I mean, of course, if someone passes away, you can't get them back, but you can always get the memories. You can always have that energy. So that pursuit to happiness is me. I feel like my happiness comes from just being able to be honest with people.
Speaking of the gym, how has the transition been into searching for a new facility?
Man, it's been hard, bro. It's been hard. First week, I couldn't believe it. It was hard. It was like, man, how am I gonna do it? You got families that don't want to pay because we're outside, but I'm still showing up outside. You got families who don't want to train because we're outside. You got, and that's something we need to understand too. You never know really who's for you until something like this happens. Losing his gym was, feel like I lost a part of me for a second. And I doubted myself for a second. But I'll never forget it. It was a girl named Soraya. And she messaged me one night and told me, like, Coach, I know this is happening and that is happening, but just don't ever quit. And to hear a girl or a kid tell me, like, please never give up, never stop trying, that motivated me to say, man, if I gotta be outside, I'm never gonna stop being here for them kids. But the biggest blessing has been the families that have stayed, the families that still pay me to go outside, the families that still only want to train with me. Man, you families have made me stay up all night thinking of ways to make everything better. And that's why I can't wait until God blesses me with the facility so I'm able to give these families something that they never had. And that's a real home that is ours, that no one can kick us out of, and it's somewhere, you know, these families will always be welcomed by me. You gotta be unafraid. This is a message to the youth. A lot of kids just started high school. A lot of kids just started elementary. A lot of kids just started college. A lot of adults just started their first day of work. You have to be unafraid to be alone. What do you mean? Who wants to be alone at work? Who wants to be alone in school? Don't get caught up in wanting to be in the in crowd. The in crowd can delay your goals. Once you want to do something in life, it's gonna be a million things that come right in front of you to overshadow what you really want to do in life. You have to be unafraid and unapologetic to never be afraid or scared to stand alone. Because the people sometimes that stand alone gain so much strength knowing what they can do versus people who are just going along with life just to be liked. Would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world? Or would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world? The minute you try to change to better yourself, that's when the war with the world comes, because you're doing something different. That's when we're going to try to put a million obstacles in your way to get you back into what we're doing. So I think that's something a lot of you kids need to know. Dreams, goals, those are short term. You have a small window in life to really try to do and get what you want to get before you have to do what you have to do. You have to fail. You will never succeed if you never fail. And what is failing to you? I always tell people this, man, like, if you try something and it doesn't work, you do not fail. You don't fail. You tried it, it didn't work. What can you do? Retry it. Get better at it. That's not failing. Failing is when you do try and it doesn't work out and you never do it again because you're afraid to try again or you're afraid it won't work out. Nothing ever is going to quite work out in life the way you think. One of the biggest and best quotes I ever heard was this: mastering others is a strength. Mastering yourself is power. Tell yourself and feed yourself everything you want someone to see in you. Tell yourself you are intelligent in the mirror. Tell yourself you'll be somebody. Tell yourself you're gonna make it. Tell yourself you're strong. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're smart. A lot of people go out the doors And before they even see people, they've already told themselves so many negative things about themselves that they walk through life becoming what they are already putting in their system. But if before you leave the house, your system is clean and all you feel is that you can make it, you're gonna walk outside with so much energy, and people are gonna be like, yo, I don't know what you own, but I need to be on what you own. It's gonna make people wanna be around you. So start feeding yourself and start telling yourself everything you want people to see and feed you when they look at you. I guarantee you, you will start to walk around and have way better days.